All right, cool. All right, guys, so start the recording. So again, fun lab day. Basically, we're just going to go ahead and review everything that we went over this week. Again, the TCP/IP networking stack and the OSI reference model. Okay, so we got a simple lab. We have a PC connected to a switch, and that switch is connected to a layer 3 device, right? That's acting as a router. Okay, in this sense is a FortiGate firewall, but that's not important because again, this is mostly for the lab to show some network fundamentals for the CCNA. All right, so for it to make sense, right, I'm going to go ahead and generate some traffic from WinPC-1, okay, that's attempting to get to several sites, okay. It has to go through the switch, go through the firewall, and of course, go through the firewall, get out to the World Wide Web. So I'm going to do these packet captures on port 2 of FGT01, and then packet capture on port 1 of FGT01, okay? Let me go ahead and set those up. And at any point, if you guys have a question, feel free to stop me. Go ahead and set this up. Okay, cool. So see some DPDUs there. Let's go ahead and see. There you go. Oh, so that was port 2. Let's do port 1. Yeah. All right, so port 1 is capture _3_0. Cool, so we see that. And all right, so we see all that's going, all that fun stuff. All right, so we're gonna do that. Pop open the website. And again, imagine this is one of your end users. They're logging in, first time in the morning, trying to get to something. And first, let's go ahead and try Twitter. All right, random site. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do that first. Traffic is generating. Things are going, right? Don't get too intimidated about what's going on the Wireshark, right? We're just trying to force traffic, right? I'm going to go ahead and push it to its limits, right? And then we're going to stop the packet capture. See if I can make this a little bit bigger. Okay. See if I can get to YouTube. Get to YouTube, all good, okay? All right. Well, while that's going, we don't have to keep doing that. Packet captures, caught what we're looking for. Cool. All right, so we get a notepad here. Okay, our source. Let's say IP just to be safe. .101, and let's confirm that. So it's .100. Apologies. All right, so it's .100. All right, so let's take a look at that. Let's go to inside interface, and let's take a look at should IP ADR and 10.10.1.100. Make sure I'm on the right capture. All right, because that might be the outside one. Let me take a look. IP.ADR equal 10.10.1.100. Cool. All right. All right, there we go. There we go. Looks like something I'm familiar with. All right. Can you guys see it? Let me blow it up a little bit.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. Okay. All good. All good. All right. So if we pull up, where's my handy dandy? Let's pull up my handy dandy PowerPoint from yesterday. While I'm pulling that up, does anything look familiar, guys?
Yeah, the destination port, the 80. You're going to the.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So, right. So remember what I told you guys, right? So protocol analyzers, right? Like Wireshark, they're going to use the OSI reference model, right? Whenever they're decoding traffic that they're capturing, okay? And remember, the TCP/IP network stack is what's installed on your computer. Either way, they work the same, okay? So if we take a look at this, right? So the source 10.10.1.100, which is that WinPC-1 that we created, right? It's trying to get to somewhere, right? It's trying to get to somewhere. So we see layer 1, we see layer 2, we see layer 3, right? And we see layer 4, okay?
Yep.
Right? And so, and you see all the data there, right? Because remember what I told you guys, right? Layer 2, what does it deal with? MAC addresses, right? There's also some protocols that have to do with management internally as far as between infrastructure devices, but, right, at a very high level, layer 2, MAC addresses, okay? So that's the values that we're gonna see there, okay? All right, so then when we get to layer 3, right, what is it gonna give us, right? It's gonna give us IP addressing, right? So it's gonna give us that information, source and destination as well, right? We're gonna see that. And just like layer 2, it's gonna give us even more things, but again, it has to do with management and so, as far as traffic flow, management between infrastructure devices, et cetera, right? Just like DSS or something like that, as far as has to do with, it's leaving me, I'll come back to it. But a lot of management things you'll see here that operate as well at layer 3, okay? Layer 4, right? Again, has to do with port numbers. But again, there's some other management things. The main thing you want to understand is that this is how it looks when it gets onto the wire, okay? So if we're looking at layer 1 here, we're seeing everything of how it looks like, right? It's leaving a certain interface, right? Leaving a certain interface, right? This is the interface coming from, right? Coming from the actual PC. We're seeing how it looks or what have you, right? You can go crazy in depth looking at this, right? I just wanted to make sense of how it looks to you guys, okay? Got our reference model. Here's what the packet capture found, okay? And we can go even a little bit deeper. If I went ahead and clicked on a different packet capture, right? We can see a little bit more layers, can't we? Right?
Yeah.
Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4, right?
Yeah.
See a few more things, right? And these are a few things that you can take a look at, right? This is how it looks leaving your PC or leaving any PC, get onto the wire, and of course, get de-encapsulated by the destination, right? So that's it. That's it, right? And that's how it looks. And we'll have future sessions decoding all this, and this is what the CCNA is about. We're going to decode the first 3 layers, which is the physical layer, the data link layer, and the network layer, right? And the upper layers, we'll have to know a little bit about it, but I just want to make sense to how you guys understand and take a look at it. Layer 2, right? MAC addresses. Layer 3, IP addresses. Layer 1s and zeros, bits on the wire. That make sense?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Okay. Guys, any other questions? Again, I want to keep this short. This is just a review of just this week. This week was real light. Chapter 1's going over the fundamentals, which is very important. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to answer them now. If not, we can go ahead and close it.
I'm good, man.
Okay, all good. Well, all right, fellas. I'll go ahead and close it, and I'll upload this shortly. You guys have a great day and a great weekend.
You too, man. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, guys. Later.
Thanks, David. See you. Bye.